What's happening, everyone? I'm Billy the Kid, and I'll be your host today on Uncommon Sense, the channel where we bring you our uncommon societal, political, and philosophical opinions in hopes of sparking constructive conversations in this strange era of ridicule and cancel culture. Yeah. Right about there. Let me start that over.
Damn it, Billy!
Pay attention!
Are you ready?
Let's do this! Welcome back, Uncommoners, and for those of you who might be new, thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoy the show and come back for more. Don't forget to leave us a like, and while you're down there, subscribe and smack that bell to get notified every time we throw down a new video. Before we jump into today's topic, I need a hat. That's better. Okay. Also, before we jump into today's topic, the comments and opinions of this program may be considered offensive. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, does that cover everything? I hope that covers everything. Okay, let's move on with our lives, shall we? Alright, today we're going to be talking about Joe Rogan. Yeah. This is obviously not the first time that Joe has been in the spotlight of controversy. And I'm sure that it won't be the last either, so let's see what's happening this time. Joe Rogan has been removed. He hasn't been removed. I apologize. His content has been removed yet again from Twitter. We have a tweet, I'm not really sure. It was posted by The Hill. Yep, I clipped it from their video. Yay for screenshots, woohoo. It says YouTube has now removed the Joe Rogan interviews of both Dr. Robert Malone as well as Dr. Peter McCullough. See, I'm not sure exactly when this was posted, but it was before this specific incident that we're going to be talking about today. He also says they were two of the most notable and accomplished experts in the world. So, side note, this guy here, Joe Mays, or whatever his name is, I think that's how you say his name. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the CEO of Twitter. He's involved with it somehow. He's pretty high up in the Twitter sphere of business, right? So, he tweeted this a while back. Then this tweet isn't just a simple statement. He was glad that these voices of what he admits are medical professionals, he's glad that they've been silenced. Let's all keep in mind that Joe is the most watched and listened to podcast, ever. Okay? Ever. When he brings someone on his show with expertise in whatever subject, and that person's knowledge contradicts the mainstream narrative, and those interviews are subsequently removed from whatever said platform, how is this a good thing? I want to know. Tell me, please, in the comments. In the comments, tell me. How is this a good thing? Do you think it's a good thing? I don't think it is a good thing at all. Unless you're trying to hide something from the public eye or ear. Joe is also unique in the fact that he broadcasts to a very wide variety. And he has had years prior to all this chaos to grow his range of listeners. I mean, Joe Rogan is the pioneer of video podcasting, and he has perfected the art of live radio. And why is that? Why do you think? I think it's because Joe is not afraid to have a conversation with anyone. He will bring anyone on his show, and he wants to learn from his guest just as much as his viewers and his listeners. And he's not afraid to ask those difficult questions. He doesn't give in to the bullying. He doesn't give in to the censorship. That about him is bad for the business if you're a communist in pursuit of taking over the United States. But anyways, maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. Do you think Twitter should be removing Joe Rogan's content? What do you think is so controversial about these interviews or any other content that he has put on that has been removed from any platform? This isn't the first time that he's moved from one platform to another in hopes of maintaining that freedom to run his show the way that he sees fit. I'll read a couple more articles here. So Arts and Culture says, what is Gettr? What is Gettr? Joe Rogan is the latest to join U.S. conservative social media platform. There was a hair on my hat. As the podcast host Joe Rogan has tweeted that he's joined Gettr, a new social media platform created by an aide to former U.S. President Donald Trump. It is branded the marketplace for ideas. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, as you can see down here in the corner, I screenshotted this from The Hill. Yay for screenshots, woohoo. Yeah, I think the title kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty opinionated. However, this one is even more opinionated of a title. I found it myself when I searched for Joe Rogan. It was that easy. But Joe Rogan joins Jason Miller's MAGA-loving free speech site just in case. Isn't it interesting? It's always free speech when it's something they don't agree with. But say there was a conservative site who was censoring liberals. You don't think they would move to a free speech platform? You're darn right they would. Joe Rogan has joined former Trump aide Jason Miller's right-wing, MAGA-loving social media platform, Gettr. Oh wait, it gets better. Okay, it gets better. Just in case shit over at Twitter gets even dumber, I'm here now as well. Yeah, he said it. The podcaster and comedian posted on Gettr Sunday afternoon. Rejoice! The move from Twitter, Rogan's follows the suspension of Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't know what that has to do with his. Rogan might himself going to... The grammar is amazing in this article. It says Rogan might himself going the same way. I'm not an English major or anything, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna just leave that there for you guys to look at a little bit. It amazes me that they're so against free speech if it doesn't align with what their opinion is. How dare someone be free to speak their mind when it doesn't agree with my opinion? This is dangerous. This is very dangerous because he might influence other people to think for themselves and maybe change a mind or two. You see where I'm going with this. If you made it this far, please hit the like button. It does help the channel. And subscribe to get more UnCommon content. And maybe leave a comment of your own down below to help continue the conversations. Thank you for tuning into UnCommon Sense today. I've been your host, Billy the Kid, signing out.
You're racist.
Don't forget, UnCommon Sense is now available in audio form thanks to Anchor.fm, where you can also support the show. From Anchor, you can link to your favorite listening app or listen right from Anchor.fm. Anchor allows us to be available on 5 listening platforms as well as YouTube and Rumble. The Anchor link can also be found on our YouTube page on the top right-hand corner.